Nice.
What's up, y'all?
Hey y'all. So hello and welcome to
Oh, yeah.
The Waiting Game, chapter 35. So grateful for you guys to be here. I'm glad you guys are safe. I hope you are safe from the storm and I hope you have power because a lot of people didn't. But we love you guys. I hope you watched the last week. If you need to catch up, go on chapter 35, The Waiting Game, chapter 35, excuse me. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna watch all the past ones. I am
Right.
I am Victoria L. And so my sisters, we have Tanya with us. We got Cherie with us. And now we have Maggie. She's back, guys.
I missed y'all. Hey,
See
y'all.
that?
Right. She did miss you guys. So we're okay. So I'm going to tell you guys what we're talking about this week because we talked about it before a little bit. And we want you guys to be honest. So we're talking about interracial dating. How do you feel about it? Are you agreeing? Are you not agreeing? Have you done it before? Have you not done it before? So we're going to be honest. So who's going to talk about it first?
I'll start.
Let's go.
So, I feel like we all have a diverse background, meaning we grew up in a very mixed kind of young elementary. I feel like junior high was kind of mixed. Black, white, both, right? I wouldn't say a whole lot of other, but black and white. And so I felt like I was always open to dating outside of my race, right? Why not? The older I get and the more I realized, I wouldn't even say realize, I just think I would like to connect and marry an African-American Black brother. That's just my preference and where I see myself right now. I've dated outside of my race in college. So I've been open for sure. But I think what I desire and want at this stage in my life is to be with a Black man. And so that's where I'm at.
Okay. Maggie. Okay. Wait, let me ask you this. When you dated the white guy, I'm sorry, was he white?
Yes, I've dated. He was white.
So white, cool. So was he open to you being around his friends? Was he cool with that? Did you ever meet his friends or his mom and them?
So this was college. So we were in the same circles, right? We were even in a freshman seminar class together. So, whoever people gonna see you hang out in the dorm, hang out wherever.
Yes, they are.
So that's fine. But I will say, and I'm gonna just take it there because I know
Take it there.
There are ranges of people, and I really don't like when people say you're acting white or you're acting Black. Why? Because I can articulate my words or something. But this was a guy from like New England area up north, came from a state that didn't have much diversity at all. Like if I name the state, not much at all. And so it was just interesting, right? I feel like he was super naive and he saw what he liked, right? He liked this chocolate girl. And so we tried it out, right? We dated. And I just really ultimately did not like him like that. He's a super nice guy, but I did not like him like that. And so, yeah,
okay.
I move on.
Right.
Okay, what about Riri? Who you got? What's going on? Tell us the truth.
Girl, no, really. But I was just thinking like okay.
all of that.
Right.
I'm thinking like, so the guys that I've dated, some of them actually have been from like Jamaica and Africa. And to be honest, some people might feel like that's dating kind of sort of, not because of color, but as in culturally.
Ethnicity.
Because right. Because sometimes they say, certain people from different countries, I don't believe this, act a certain way or believe in certain traditions and things of that nature that I might not agree with. But as far as like, I hung out with a Caucasian that wanted to date me, but it just didn't work out. We just wasn't clicking. It just was like, he was like, okay, I'm going to the military. I really like you. Like, let's get together. And for me, I'm like, nah, bro, I don't like I tell y'all before, like I'm a friendship first before a whole relationship. So I can't be myself. I can't just jump in and be like, okay, let's go. Like, this is cool. Let's do it. No. So I had to tell them, nah, I can't do it. So I don't oppose any type of dating outside of my race, quote unquote. I don't oppose it at all, but I feel you, Maggie, when it comes down to like, I think for me right now, I think at the end of the day, it's going to be an African American. It's going to be a quote unquote Black guy. You know what I mean? Like, I haven't seen myself marrying outside of my race, but hey, who knows?
Mm-hmm.
I don't oppose.
It's honest.
I don't oppose.
Okay. Victoria.
Oh, me? Okay.
Go ahead.
So, well, when I lived in other place, well, let's go back. When I was younger and I was doing, you know, a cathedral, I'm sorry, I ain't mean to put that. That's what it is.
In the church. Okay.
Well, you know, most of the crowd know who I'm talking about anyway, cathedral. So
Right.
that's where we came from. So when I was at cathedral, I had a lot of white crushes. No shade. I just did. I don't know why. I just liked them. I thought they were cute. It didn't matter. I didn't think about, and you know, maybe subconsciously though, I think that you know, society was showing me like, you know, interracial stuff, like other guys, they saw it as like they didn't want to deal with us. So cool. So I was like, bet. I'm about to go over here with that, over that end. Okay. So I tried, you know, I did all that. But I think back then we were young, so we were kind of scary with really trying to commit to somebody in that way. I think, but as I got older, did I ever date like for real? I did. I was in California and he probably is watching. I don't know. But he's an older man, and I was just intrigued. Like I just liked him because I was like, "Dag, he's a bad boy. That's what's up." And I started dating him, and when I talked to him, I noticed that he had 5 kids, okay, by 5 different women, okay, and 5 different races. I already knew it wasn't gonna work because he was older than me. He was a little younger than my dad. Excuse me, sorry, Dad. He was a little younger than my dad, so I was like, "Ugh, we ain't gonna do that." But I liked him because, well, the area that I was in when I was in California, interracial was not. It was heavy, but not. I'm gonna be honest, not white man to Black woman. It was the other way around, Black man to white woman, but not Black woman to white man. But the Black man could do it to the white woman. So okay, cool. I liked him a lot. He was very nice. We didn't play them games, but I realized when we went out, it was a lot of racial tension where we were in that area. Like the older white women didn't like me like that. Cool. They were very rude, but he gave him a mouthful, which made me like him even more. Because he would cuss out anybody, Black, white, don't matter what you're looking at, what's going on. You know, he was a little bit of a bad boy. But at the end of the day, you know, if you look good, you look good. I don't care what color you are. But
Amen.
Unfortunately, well, I won't say unfortunately, because maybe I might meet a white guy tomorrow. I don't know. I don't know what God has for me. But my desire, like Maggie said, and even Cherie hollered back, we like them all. But my desire is a Black man. It'd be nice to have a Black man, put that way. That's how I feel. So, okay, go ahead, Tanya. It's your turn.
I know. Thank you for sharing.
Yes. We're gonna be honest. Let's go.
Okay, so when I look on my track record,
yes,
I have never been, not from younger to older, in a committed relationship with anybody outside of my race. But as far as like, if I've gone out with them, hung out with them, tried to like mutually date, if that's what it is, like get to know each other, like go out to eat, hang out, go bowling, different things like that. I've done that with plenty of other races. I mean, it don't matter what you are. Because I've said it time and time again, I get along with a lot of people. We all do. We know how to hold a conversation. We know how to be respectful. We know how to just have a good time when we go out. And so that's typically what I'm looking for, not so much of your race, just, can we have a good time when we go out? So with that being said, but what I am attracted to,
that's right,
has been the Black man. I love the Black man. I've always said it. Love them even dark and chocolatey, even better. Okay.
That's your preference, girl. Yes, she like them dark.
I do, and
wow.
I do.
She like them dark.
But I'ma flip it, because if y'all been watching the past episodes, your girl did get back out there on the online dating. Okay.
Oh my God.
So I'm gonna bring it into this.
Please do.
I've been swiping on these men.
That's what we do. Swipe.
I've been swiping on them. And I just keep saying, I've been swiping everything. I'm just gonna throw it out there. Look, everything.
Why not?
Okay, just because of what I see, and this is from all races. What I see is, I see some laziness in all of the races. I see some messiness in all of the races. And when I say messiness, that means you on there with your girlfriend, looking for another girl. That you could be white, Black, Asian, Indian, Mexican. They all on there, y'all. Let me just throw that out there. With their girlfriends, talking about they looking for a girl, which I think that's messy. That's just me.
Does that necessarily have to be though?
Huh?
Maybe that's, if they're on there with their girlfriend, maybe that's what they're into, but that's another topic. But I'm just saying.
It sure is another.
Right. Right. But what I'm saying is, what I'm saying, Maggie, is that I see things that I don't like in certain people, as far as what makes me not like them or swipe to the left, I guess you could say. I find that in all the races. It's not like that I just don't like it in Black men and like, oh, he ain't the one for me, or don't like it in a different culture, or don't like it in white men. It's like certain characteristics that I see come through in your picture. I'd be like, what? Oh my God, did he really just put this mess up here? I'm talking about like chest out, naked, pants.
That's below, all the races do that. All of them.
Everybody got that
all
on
the
there.
Races do that.
But the things that I do like, I am finding it in all the races. So I was like, you know what? Let me throw my card out there and start mixing it up a little bit, because I might, be putting myself in a box.
Yeah, correct.
Especially if I'm trying something new. I'm like, let me go all the way go out there. Let me see what's out there. Okay. I might be putting myself in a box if I'm just saying, okay, let me only like Black men. And so I kind of just am like, okay, been there, done that. Not saying that I'm turning off to the Black man, but I'm definitely opening myself up to everybody now. Everybody.
Well, I hope that translates beyond. I don't know. We just live in such a crazy world right now. 2020 is a little different. You would think that we would be more like this, but these certain things that are happening in right now is making us a little bit like this. I wish it was together more, but the police brutality, blah blah blah, all that other stuff, is making it more separated. And I'm not gonna lie, when I go online and I see these people of another race, I'm hoping that I'm not the fetish. Like, okay, I would love to date a Black woman. No, I'm serious. I would love to date a white Black woman. Or they'll be like this, oh, I'm cool. I got a Black friend. I don't want that kind of guy. I want the guys to be like, I like you because I think you're pretty, or I think you're this or that. Because mixing the races, I have nothing against that. But I do have a problem when you purposely decide I'm going to date a race. This is Victoria. I have an issue when you say I'm purposely going to date a race to bash the other race. I got a problem with that. And we gonna listen. In one of these days, because when we had this next show, we're gonna have the men on here, and we're gonna see. And I'm gonna call it out, because I don't want you to say, "Oh, well, Black women they okay." But your mama Black, your sister Black, your auntie black, your cousin black, even your child might be black because you had a black woman before, which is cool. But don't bash. I don't do the bashing. Because if you bash me, because then it comes into a war. Like I can bash you too.
Well,
you say a lot of things about black.
You're right. You were talking to a guy that had a Caucasian man that had 5 different women. So when we make those general stereotypes, like, oh, black man is this, that, and the other. Yep. No, don't come from my black man.
Yeah, no.
All, like Tanya said, swiping, all men, right? We cannot generalize
certain characteristics.
People.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
They all have certain characteristics. I'm just gonna throw that out there. And how can I say this?
Be honest, whatever you gotta say.
So I'm not even offended when I see other people date. I mean, I don't know about y'all, how y'all feel. Other outside they race, like in public. Okay. I just am like, okay. Yeah.
Right.
I got mixed couples all up and down my family.
Right. Girl, please.
I love, and I'm all for it.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
I just, for what I personally want at this time is I want a black man, right? But I also love. No
right.
Judgment.
What you attracted to, you can't help what you attracted to. That's I mean, that's nothing around it. You can't get around that. It's certain things that you're attracted to that you want in a partner. So
yeah.
To say. I think, let me ask you this. Specifically, I'm gonna ask you, Tanya.
What?
Right.
Go ahead.
Do you think that you are ready to date outside your race?
I don't know.
I'm just curious.
Like, am I ready for the backlash? You talking about something like that?
Whatever.
Okay, let me say this. A lot of people already think I'm mixed anyway.
I was just about to say that. They do.
So it's not gonna be that bad for me as opposed to somebody else. Okay. So I'm just gonna be honest. It's not gonna be as bad for me as opposed to somebody who's of darker skin. A lot of people think I'm mixed anyway. They either think my mom or my daddy white. So. Or they asked me, even on the first date, the guy I just went out with was like, so what you mixed with? And I was like, Negro.
Right.
What you
black and black.
Negro and Negro. That's what I mixed with. Black and black. But I do have white further down, but not even on my grandparents, not even my great-grandparents. It's more like great-great-great-grandparents. I might have white on both, sides of my family. So not even in my immediate family. It just so happens, my dad is very fair skinned. And,
but
go ahead. Just because a lot of people don't consider that. Consider the fact that if I would date outside of my race, I would get a different backlash than Tanya would because of her skin color. But people don't recognize that. Like, even though she still could be sympathetic, but she's not going to understand because she's not going to go through the same situation that I might go through.
Correct.
Folks, you brought up a really
hello.
It would be different. It would really be different.
No, but hold on, real quick. Were you talking about backlash from black people or
anybody?
From both sides. Because I've always said I get it from both sides. I get it from black and white because I'm fair skinned. I feel like I get it from women. I get it from white women. I get dirty looks from white women, dirty looks from black women. They just don't know me. From the black women, I get, she thinks she all that, she high yellow. That's what I get from the black women, and from the white women, I just get, she ghetto, she don't know nothing. So, I get it. I get it from both. That's it is what it is. I've been dealing with it for a while. I'm comfortable in my own skin now that I'm grown up. I'm gonna be me. My hair gonna be my hair. My skin gonna be my skin. If you ask me, it's just certain things that people ask me all the time about, like hair, about my skin color, or certain things they call me like, "Hey, red," like that really annoys me.
Let them know.
Other people like it. I don't.
Right. Right.
That's
don't.
Southern, but that's Southern though.
I know.
They say red. That's Southern.
Yeah, I just find that some people, I just take it, or even people who say what you mix with. Now I don't get offended to it. I just take it as they're just being curious, you know,
Yeah.
almost like somebody who stares at somebody who looks different than them, or somebody who has a handicap or something like that. They just are curious and want to know. And
Well, I think I'm sorry. I'm gonna be the other side of that one, because it doesn't offend you, Tanya, but it slick offends me, because why do you have to be, just because you got light eyes, pretty eyes, sure, and just because you're light skin, why do you have to be mixed with something? Why can't you just be straight black? There's plenty of people. You understand what I'm saying? That offends me. I'm like, what do you mean? What is she mixed with? If they keep, because people even ask me like, "Oh, your friend, that girl, you know what, like that? What's she mixed with?" I'm like, she's a Negro.
people always ask.
Talk to her for 5 minutes. She's a Negro.
Like slavery times in our history, because you had everybody come over on the ship, and
everybody.
Right. And so when those slave owners raped, and you had the mulatto or mixed kids, and I think a lot of this stems from our history. Like
it does.
Even today, and I'm not trying to take it there, but everybody's always like, "Why are y'all always complaining? Why can't y'all get over things?" Are you kidding me?
What, black women? Wait, what you mean, Maggie? Complain about? You talking about black?
About
I'm complaining about, like they want us to get over everything. Like Victoria said, I'm offended when people ask me about you, when they ask you about Tanya, right? What do you mean? Why are you asking that question? And Tanya, you said you used to get it, or you used to get offended, but it's history. Like that's not changed. That has been around since that separation and divide and conquer from slave. Like that's our history, and that's what we've grown with. And it will always be there. Like, it's not something we can quickly get over, right? It's an individual. Like you said, Tanya, you grew self-love, self-care, acceptance. This is who I am. I don't care if you question me or not. But it's our history. It's not just something that we could snap on and snap off, right? It's ingrained for years and years and years.
It is. And it's never going to go away. It doesn't matter who the president is. It's never going to go away. You can't undo all this stuff that's happened. You can't expect people to be like this. Oh, okay. Oh, so that's cool. We got somebody who might be president. Okay. People say, oh, we had a black president, so it should be different now. No. But as long as you vote, which by the way, you need to vote, okay? But I think when we, let's see this right now. I'm gonna ask everybody on here. Who do y'all think would be the first one to date outside their race in the group?
Cherie.
All day, because she talks to everybody.
Cherie.
Because she talks to everybody.
She talks
to everybody.
And we always say she be bringing the randoms.
And the randoms be of all races, honey.
They do.
Look,
everybody. Anyway, she be bringing everybody.
That's not a question. We already know that.
I wanted everybody to see what we thought. Okay, because we know, but they might not know that you would be the one. I'm like, I knew who it was.
Yeah.
Now, but if you stereotypically looking at it though, if I stereotypically look at everybody, the world would say Tanya would be the one to date outside her race. Why? Because she got pretty eyes and she light skinned. It's just, I'm just being fair. I'm just saying what the world would say, not what I would say. I'm just saying stereotypically, which, you know, that's something like this. That whole thing about with, like I said, I love black men. And I would want somebody just like my daddy. You hear me? Just like my dad, just like my brothers. But I'm not negating my attraction to, if you look good, I don't care what color you are. But I think that even when you're dating someone, because I can even say this, a friend of mine, okay, she might kill me, whatever. We ain't gonna say her name.
Don't say it.
A friend of mine, she was married to a man for a while, for a little bit. Then all of a sudden now, I gotta get a white man. I'm done with these black men. I gotta get a white man. I said, I hope you do get one, just so you can see they ain't different. I just want you to.
That's how I feel.
If a man is raggedy, raggedy is raggedy. It comes.
Hello, yes.
All shades. But the fact that she felt like, I'm like, girl, you got, and this is an older lady. Y'all hear me? She's old enough to be our mothers. And she was something like that. And I'm like this, you got to get your feelings hurt by somebody outside of your race. Okay. Because then you'll get it. I just, now, okay, boom. Since we said we would date everybody, would you, well, we funny about dating people dating with kids, but how would you feel though if they had, if we talking about white men, we're just gonna talk about white men, okay? If they had white children and you were dating them, what would you be thinking about? Would you be thinking about their mother? Like if you were accepted, like would you be cool with it? Would y'all be like Angelina them and just, we would everybody?
People adopt outside their race too.
They do, but we barely do. They do though.
Thinking even on my Facebook timeline and people and friends, like I see both, right? I see white women married to white men that have mixed Black kids prior to being married. Yeah. And I've seen Black woman, white man had white kids, but prior to them getting married. I don't know what I would be I think at the end of the day, and this might just be wishful thinking, those are their kids and I love them and I'm loving their kids.
That's right.
Want family, we gonna have a rainbow, right? We gonna have some white
people do it all the time.
Right. I mean,
people do it all the time.
I agree, but I'm just gonna I'm gonna say I am gonna think about
do it, Sheree.
Mother, and I am gonna think about his family, because at first you are with quote unquote your race. And then now you're stepping outside of your race. I don't know, you know what I'm saying? If I don't know their family, and they might look at me like, oh, he's just with you because of this, or he just want to, step out into the waters or whatever. Regardless of the fact, like I ain't gonna lie, in the back of my mind, I'm still gonna have like, okay, I'm gonna think about it. I'm gonna be cautious enough. But we're always going to be respectful, regardless of who you are. Just as a person, I'm still going to be respectful, but I'm not even going to lie. In the back of my mind, I'm going to be thinking, okay, how is this going to work? Because when you have an African-American child in a white home, it's different from when you have a white child in a Black home. You get what I'm saying? So that in itself is going to be, I'm not going to say a culture clash, but I think subconsciously we do what our culture does. If you get what I'm saying, like we do what our own race do when it comes down to childbearing and child rearing and training up our children. You know what I'm saying? The whole thing, the whole family dynamic, like most of.
But I want to challenge that though, Cherie, because and the only reason I'm challenging that is when you say we're like our Black roots, we do this. I've seen. People who it's that nature versus nurture. Yeah. So their nurturing upbringing, you wouldn't even have a clue that they had any Black culture, so to say, right? From that nurturing aspect, they were raised in white communities, right? Like, so I feel like it's different, right? I get what you're saying. I get your point, but I think I've seen more and more where it's that nurture piece where they're not necessarily connected to that Black culture, but it's how they truly were reared and what they've experienced and been exposed to.
Yeah.
I mean, I agree. I think it's, but all I'm saying is a lot of factors. Because you have the world coming in and telling you, oh, you're acting this way, just like you said earlier. Like, how am I acting white? Like, I got that same conversation in high school. They're like, but you don't talk like you're from Decatur. Why do I have to talk like I'm from somewhere? This is how I talk. We were taught English, and I'm giving you it. Like, I don't understand. But when you have those outside influences, and then you also have your home being in the back of your mind, you're like, okay, am I not Black? Am I not this? Am I not that? You know what I'm saying? Like, you start questioning things when you don't even have to do that, because in the home, it's a home. Like, everybody's going to parent differently, regardless if you Black, white, Caucasian, Asian, Blasian, whatever. But at the end of the day, when you step outside into the world is going to give you what it wants to give you. And
they look at you differently.
Yeah, and
they are going to look at you differently, because if you are a Black woman, like I remember my mom telling me, people used to believe that I was her child. My mom's very darker than me.
What?
Yes.
Girl,
they pick me for her.
Your mama ain't dark, but
yes, okay.
She's darker than you though. Yeah.
Yeah, so they used to think, my mama used to say all the time, well, y'all know we hung out with Hosanna, right? Her mom.
Yes.
So when they were close, they used to think Miss Cindy was my mom, right?
That's rude.
Because she was fair skinned.
Right.
And my mama and Hosanna was my mama's child. I mean, that just is what it is because, and I've heard this before, if they think you the nanny or the help, raising, and that's your child, that's your real child. Just because your child's either lighter than you or you might have, again, be the step parent. And I do believe that it is, it's different for a Black family raising a white child than a white family raising a Black child.
How so? How so?
Because of what I just said. If you're Black raising a white child, they're gonna look out in public. They're gonna think that, okay, you're the nanny, you're the help. As opposed to if you're a white woman and you marry a Black man who has Black children, or seen out in public, they might think, oh, she's helping these Black kids. Oh, look what she's doing, saving these Black kids off the street. Just different. I always think that.
They think white.
I always think that.
There's a
that
white,
they saving other races, or that you were adopted or something like that. That you cannot be.
That's from society.
Those images that they push out to us.
Because I'm gonna be honest, when I see, one time I was out and I was like, oh, okay, and I'm just gonna be honest, it was a Black family, and they was eating or whatever, and they had a white kid. I didn't think nothing of it. I was like, oh, okay, that he with this, but what we do? We create the stories in our mind already. Like, oh, this is what they did. They was fine. They met this way. They met that. I was like, oh, this he just hanging out with the people from his school, whatever. But then when I saw a Black family with a white, when I saw it the other way, I said, something's going on that looks a little different to me. Like, it's not like you said, Tanya, it's not the same. When I see a Black child with a white family, I'm like, are they helping him? They feel like they're taking him in, like, oh, let's take you in and let's help you, like, because you're behind or you're less than, so we're gonna take you in and make sure you're better. Like, I'm being sorry. I'm just being honest with what I feel. But
so you think they abusing him, like,
well, I'm gonna be honest with you.
Kids and making them work for.
Well, I feel like I'm gonna be straight up honest. There's different situations for different things. Some people are doing it as a savior, and they might be saving that child, but as long as they're not parading them into like, okay, well, this is our Black child right here.
Right.
This is our Black child, Deontay. No disrespect to Deontay, the name, but this is our Black child, Deontay, and we're gonna keep him as our family. But what do y'all think about this though? If a Black child is raised by a white family, please hear me. I don't think it's offensive, but this is real. We grown. Do you think they're gonna get better, like as far as have more resources, if they're raised by a white family than a Black one?
I'm gonna say it depends on where they're at.
The environment, yeah. I think it
depends on where they're at. Because I know a lot of
status
don't have the resources that I might have. So I think that's another stigmatism that we have out here as well, that everybody think that every white family always have all the resources.
It's okay.
So not money.
Yeah.
Right. And that's so not true. So yeah, like I said, it's like before, the world influence. Society is just the way the world wants to see everything, and it's influenced the way that we think. It influenced the way everybody thinks. Because sometimes when they probably went with good intentions to adopt that child, regardless of the race. They went with good intentions to adopt that child, but once you start bringing that child home, and then you have to go out in public, the world can damage all of that. If you don't have that set foundation already to know, okay, I know what the world is about to do, but let me tell you what we're about to do in this house. So I understand what's going on. I'm going to teach you. I'm going to school you. I'm going to train you up. So when you do go out there, you have the words to say to whomever you need to say it to.
Right.
And you have the strength to walk through this world, like walk in this world with all the shenanigans that they got going on. So
just like Victoria posed the question, are you ready for that backlash if you were to date outside your race? Those
you already know me. I be shutting everything down. I don't even care. I be like, let's do it. I have so many friends from different races. Y'all can't tell me nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how I feel. That's how I go into it. Now, my partner, on the other hand, he might have some, you know what I'm saying, some issues like with it, having all that coming at him, because he might not be where I'm at. Right. Then therefore I would have to be like the strong person out of the group and say, hey babe, let's think about it this way. Let's do this. Let's pray about it. You know what I'm saying? But I know for me, no.
Do you have to go ahead.
I already said dynamic.
Right. Okay. So let me ask y'all even this.
Sorry, I'm Maggie. I couldn't even hear it.
Go ahead, Maggie. Are you done? Okay. Well, let me ask you this, and this is, I'm gonna have to bring it back to dating. Do you have the patience to teach a white person, white people, okay? These white people, to teach a white person that is come from a totally different background, like you don't know no black slang, you don't know no for the birds, you don't know, like, I'm serious, you don't know like for the birds, or that's ghetto, or that's whatever the colloquialisms that they say black people have, that we are talking to each other. Do you have the patience to teach a white person that you're dating, or would you even try to consider dating a white man who doesn't? You would be like, look, that means that for the birds means that, like, that's stupid, or something like that. Like, would you be able to break it down?
I'm gonna answer, and the reason why I'm gonna answer first is because when I was younger, I was in an all-white Girl Scout troop. Okay, my mom felt some type of way. Me, on the other hand, like I said before. So when it came down to, oh my gosh, like, you know, when you don't touch my hair and all this other stuff, when it came down to that, I didn't mind. I'm gonna tell you, because obviously in my mind, you don't know. So I didn't get offended. And I guess because I've been around so many other races that I don't get offended that easily. So I'm gonna tell you what it is. I'm gonna tell you how to do it, and then I'll move on. Now, after I have told you, and then after that you're disrespectful, that's on a whole nother level. But for me, I don't know, because half the time we don't talk like that all the time. So if something pops up and I'm, oh snap, you might not know. So this is what that means. And then he might end up saying it too.
He probably will. Would you be offended?
Because it just goes.
I know you wouldn't. Okay, so what about you two, Maggie?
Now, hold on, wait, because in my mind, hold on, before you even go there, because now I'm thinking about another word that a lot of people do use.
You already know.
And I think, me personally, I don't like to use that. I don't even like the word, because if I use it, it's because of the specific definition it was used for. It's not because of the race. I know exactly what the definition. Exactly. So I used to call all races that.
Hello, and I still do. Sorry, y'all.
Now, when it comes down to like, no, I'm about to say that. Now, if it comes down, but see, I was about to say that. Now, if it comes down to like you feeling like you can't, I'm gonna tell you no, because I'm not saying it to you. I'm not saying it to my girlfriends. I'm not saying it to any other black man that I have seen, unless you out here acting a fool. Now, if you acting a fool, I have been born again, so I try to use my words holy. Okay, so that word has been out of my dictionary personally. I've heard other friends of mine that are brown.
I had to watch it.
Another race that have used it, and I have corrected them as well. So for me, that's a no-go. Period.
So because you know that's what that word that you're saying that we know that you ain't gonna say, but we know what you're saying.
Yeah, I know.
That word, they use it all over. They use it in the music.
They do.
Use it in
I was trying to say, yeah.
They use it everywhere. But see, the thing is,
they rap in the song and they say the word in the song. I'm like,
can't do that. Can't do that. I'm sorry. That's just one thing that, like, okay, when there's certain things that women can do that men can't do, or men can do that women can't, whatever, those types of things is the same way I feel about that word. Like, I'm just being honest. Like, of course it's an oppressive word. Yes, it is. We know it. Yes. But I think, like you said, it's about how you're using it. And if you really look at the definition, it's ignorance. So I will call it on any race, okay? Just so you know. If you know me for real, I don't care what race you are. If you acting like that, you're going to get caught with that.
Or you ignorant in that moment, right? You ignorant in that moment.
Right.
You use it when somebody acting stupid, like funny, stupid, ha ha.
Yeah, like, look at this.
Something
Yeah. You know, I ain't gonna say, you know, we are trying to get better, you know, because our words, we have bigger words than that. But so interesting. You guys said that collectively we said we like chocolate. You know, but we cool with the you know, the toffee and the cocoa, you know, the other, you know, or the white chocolate. Would you be okay with somebody who okay? Well, that has to do with personality, so I'm not gonna even ask that.
What with somebody who acts a little similar?
Hello, when they
A little,
you know, some we were raised with some of those as well. By the way, y'all, we were raised with a very diverse church, so it's always love. You know what I mean? I don't think that, but yeah, okay. So everybody says that they like chocolate. Everybody says that they. But so hold on. At the end of the day, y'all like these people, but right now, currently, if they came up to you and say, "You are so beautiful," we talking about right now. If they said, "You are so beautiful," you just this and you that, and you just everything I've been dreaming about, whatever. Would you date them and say? But since we're intentionally dating now and dating to get to a different level, would you date them? Yes or no?
I would go out on a date with them. Sure would. Now, if we
just
got
for
chemistry,
just for the free
if we got some chemistry from there, then it's debatable about if I'm serious with them. But right now, honey, I am open to everybody. Based off personality, characteristics, values. That's what I'm basing my dating on for right now, not the races. I mean, that's just where I am right now. I'm kind of just out there giving everything a little chance. Okay, well, I like what I see so far. You could look clean cut, but you might not be black, but you do clean cut. Okay, got a little job. Okay, got a little goals. Okay, treat women with a little respect. Okay, let's go out and see if we can go from here. I mean, I'm giving everybody chances now, honey. I am out there. Out there. I am out.
We know that you're ready, Tanya.
Now, I am out there ready to date, ready to mingle.
You're ready.
You're ready. I am ready to be in a relationship with every man that I date. No. No, I am seeing where it is. And I'm going to be honest with you. If we don't click, if I don't like you, if something happens, I'm going to be like, gotta go.
Bet.
I ain't trying to have you hanging around because I'm not in this to use anybody, to you know, be pimping anybody. Y'all already know it's very hard for me to date multiple people. So,
me too.
Again.
Me too.
By me saying I'm opening myself up there and ready to mingle, meaning if I don't like something and I see automatically, if something comes up, then it's a no-go, brother. You know, even if we meeting for coffee and you say something slick out the mouth that I don't like, it's going to be a no-go from there on. We don't have, like, my patience is thin, but my mind is open. I mean, does that make sense?
So then you're basically saying, well, we already know, Tanya, you're ready for anyone. So yes, for you.
Hello.
So how about you? How about you, Cherie? Cherie?
You already know me.
Yep, never mind. Yes, for you.
Exactly.
Maggie, but I'm just asking because now since we're trying to intentionally date, but anyway, go ahead, Maggie. Sorry.
Dating, but you have to still be open, right? Because you don't know what that package looks like. So you have to be open to that person and getting to know them.
Right.
And listening to Tanya talk, I'm like, if you listen to all the episodes, she was really closed off early on.
I was. That's what I'm saying. I gotta try something new. Y'all know I gotta try something new.
You do. Why do you have to try something new? You have to. And let's just be honest. You got back on with the dating because I said, Tanya, come on, give it a chance.
You and Maggie inspired me. When both of y'all was like, okay, we on it. I was like,
yeah, what's wrong? I was like, Tanya, he's not gonna show up at the door. It's not UPS or FedEx. Now, mind you, it could be. because they got some fine men in UPS. But anyway, it could be, but I'm just saying the idea of it might not be that way. So, but yes, Maggie, you're open. Okay, so everybody open. All right.
You open?
Right.
Are you open? Are you
I'm
available?
open. But see, I'm weird because I'm like, I don't like wasting time. And I'm like, where you at?
But I see that means you automatically judging that they aren't serious in pursuing you. That's automatically saying that you automatically put in your mind that it's gonna be a waste of time.
Well, some of them are, but some of them are. Some of the swipes I've been incorrect. I gave a swipe and I gave him a chance and he started clowning. So I bet this is why I don't give, this is swipe. But I'm not giving up. I'm not giving up. I'm just saying I am open. But you know what? Something else I noticed. This is the last thing I'm gonna say. What? I feel like, and I don't know if you guys have noticed this. Sometimes with the other persuasion, we should say, some of them are very scared to approach. They're very scared to approach, and I feel like they're only bold in certain parts of town. So they might be bold in little 5 points. They might be bold in, you know what I'm saying, the belt line. But I don't think, and actually somebody even told me this, they said different counties, they date differently. I said, okay, I think that may be true. So we're saying this to say, we love you, Black men. We've said that 10 times now. I get on my nerves, but we love y'all. Y'all get on my nerves, but I love you. So we love you, but you know, we're open. So, you know, make your move, shoot your shot. Yep.
I was just about to say, shoot your shot, let it known if you want it, baby. You better come with your A game. I'm just saying, you better come with your A game, shoot your shot. Don't come half stepping.
This is the best time. Tanya is telling you this is the best time for her. I'm telling you, because she's ready, like, okay, let's go. Any race, let's go. Anybody? I'm like, all right.
I went to the Pizark and it was.
Oh yes, you need to, okay. As we close, you got to give that little up with your day. You do that.
Okay, so second date.
And you have to know about the date, because if you watch the last episode, you'll know that she said she went out on a date.
Right. So the first date was excellent. I'm still a little giddy inside because that was really nice. It really opened my eyes back up, y'all, because I was like, okay, cool. Second date was great too, until I got a little bit of more information. I mean, that just is what it is. When you start going out, I'm just saying, if you persistent, if you want to go out again, back to back, you know, meaning we're gonna have more conversations to get to know each other a little bit more, right? I mean, what do y'all think? I mean, are we just going out to just eat? Because boy, I can eat at the house.
Right.
Like you said, Sheree, you know, I'm clearly, I thought dating, you trying to get to know each other. And especially if you dating with good intentions, with a purpose, on really trying to find somebody. Of course, if I find something that's a little sketchy, I'm gonna be like, ooh, held up. So, and I'm not gonna tell y'all exactly what it was, but I'm gonna tell you how the conversation went.
Okay, all right.
So we talking, having an excellent time, about to close out the date. We just sitting, vibing, talking. And he says, so you want to hang out again tomorrow? And I was like, oh, okay. I think I could do it maybe a little bit earlier. You know, trying to get my time right, because hey, I do got things to do. And I am free for a little bit amount of time. So that's what I was saying. And then I was like, well, why don't we go, you know, somewhere closer to your side of town or whatever. And he was like, well, I thought I told you about my situation.
X right there. X, you already know. You already know.
You ain't tell me about no situation. What's the situation? So I'm not going to go into detail, but that is the word that he used. when you have a situation, and let me just say this, Black men, any man, okay? If you have a situation, honey, you should not be dating. Don't bring me into your situation. I mean, that's just how I feel. You're bringing me into your situation. If you have a situation, why are you bringing me into your situation? Get your behind up off of the dating app, honey, because you should not be dating.
At all.
Now,
At all.
I'm gonna put this on other women who think that that is acceptable, because
That's
it is
right.
women out there who think that that is okay. Oh,
A
you
lot
in a rough patch. No, honey, you in a rough patch. You should not be dating. Get your stuff together. We are old enough, and mind y'all, this man was 40. In your 40s. Get your stuff together. If you ain't right in your 40s, if you in a situation in your 40s, don't step to me until your situation is right. And you ain't in no situation. Okay? So, but I was nice, y'all. I was not mean. I didn't give it to him like that. I was just like, oh,
No.
you didn't say nothing. And I just let him explain himself and slowly let that fizzle on out. No, we will not be meeting. We will not be meeting tomorrow. No, we will not be. No, I'm not going to accommodate that. No, I'm not going to think that's okay.
Amen.
It was okay when we were younger. It was okay when we were younger.
If I was in college, oh yeah, let's meet at the cafe. Let's do this. Yeah, I don't care. Yeah, go ahead.
No.
Yes,
But
no.
then I asked somebody.
Justin said the guy is in a transition stage.
We're not here for transitions.
Stop right there.
You should not be dating. And tell him, Vic. Tell him, Vic.
Stop right there. Stop right there. Who said that, Justin?
Tell him, Vic.
Let's talk about it. First of all,
tell him.
You know, we talked about this the first season. We are not dating nobody in transition. You hear me?
Not.
I'm not. Now, mind you, we were the EMT dating group, us four, the EMT dating group. You come to us, we get you right, we pray you through, we bless you, maybe with some food and some money and some whatever we needed to give you to make you right. And then what you do, you got right, you got your feet all the way on us.
Right for the next woman.
Somebody else.
For the next woman.
And then so we sitting around like, I thought I helped you. And you're gone. No transition, sir. No. Let me tell you something. It's different if you're in transition. It's different if you're in a good place, because anybody can go in transition in any moment. Any moment, especially now. You know, you can lose your job, you can lose this and lose that, and we understand that. That's not what we're saying. What we're saying is, if you started out in transition, no, meet me when you came on the other side. Then we'll see. Or how about this? You can meet me, but we friends. That's all you. I refuse.
That's all I got for you.
That transition right there. No, ma'am. Yep. No. Like I say, oh no, this is the transition. Be blessed. Hey, that's right. And I'm gonna pray for you and
nice
keep it
knowing you.
Because I'm not doing that no more. I'm telling you, people used to call me. Dog, you done hit me. People used to call me and be like this. I just want to see how you doing. Then I find out, can you just pray with me? Right? Then I find out you need some money. Mm-hmm. Then I find out you need, you tell me your story, then you need, you need a ride. Sir. I am not the ATM, or I'm not the VTM or whatever. I'm not doing that. No. The thing is, I want you to get better. But I'm gonna tell you, like my older brother told me, he taught that transition, he was like, oh, that guy was probably lying anyway. Probably so. He just to see what he could get away with. And like Tanya said, women, you got to hold these men accountable for I'm not saying that if men, you can hold women accountable too. You shouldn't be dating a woman. If you're bringing something to the table, the woman needs to bring that exact same stuff to the table. And if they not, like, I'm just saying, and I'm not saying that they have to, like, because you got a house, they got to have a house. Now, stereotypically, women can stay with their parents for as long as until they get married.
I was just about to say, Vic, it's okay.
Married.
Is it okay now? According to stereotypes, it's okay. Now, if it was the opposite, if it was not the opposite, if it was what am I trying to say? If the roles were reversed.
Yes.
If we had it together and I was in transition, I think that looks different. I think Men can chime in. Would y'all date a woman in transition? I think a lot of men
Come
do.
You
on
don't
now.
even have to ask that question. Men are providers. They do it all the time.
They are.
Okay, so,
Yes.
They do it all the
but
time.
as a woman, no, I'm not.
But what I'm saying is, as far as women, men, you should date a woman with your same goals. If the woman, like, okay, you saying you want to do this and do that, and she like this, oh, I'm good with my little $3 job. What? Okay, well, you have to be okay with taking care of her. And if that's what you want to do, then that's fine. But see, the thing is, you're going to end up resenting her because she's not bringing anything to the table. I'm just saying. I know stereotypically women can hang on the man can do, hey, take care of me, child. You want me to be a stay-home mama? Fine. That's what we're going to do. But what I'm saying is, when I'm saying bring it to the table, it's more than money. It's not money. It's your ideas, who you are as a man, and what you want to desire, what you want to be. Like, why would you want to, if you want to be a CEO, why would you want to date someone who just don't mind sweeping the floor? Unless you just want to take care of her. So what you do, then don't bash her though. Don't bash her though. If that's what you're saying, in other words, that transition stuff for the birds, okay? You know what that means? That's
CT Hall said there are different types of transitions, but I think they hit on it. If we're already together, if you're in a relationship, like, it's different. So
it is different.
What are those different transitions? Because they specifically said when we're meeting you in the beginning stages.
Come on now.
We're not going to do it.
We're not
going to do it.
Like if I'm saying, hey, nice to meet you. What do you do? Oh, I'm in transition.
Well, they don't even say it.
I'm over here, baby.
Oh, I thought I told you.
And you know he didn't. You know good and well. He know good and well he didn't
tell me nothing because I would have remembered.
Yeah. So this thing, like I love, like I said, I can even say I'm in transition. Boom. How about this? Right. I can even say Victoria's in transition because in my mind I have these goals and these dreams, and I haven't come to it yet in my mind, which people might argue me and say, yes, you have. But in my mind of the grandness of what I want, I might say, dang, I'm in transition. That's a different transition of saying, like, I ain't got no job and I'm not trying to do anything about it.
Ooh, honey.
I'm not trying to do anything about it. You're not even trying to, go see about what, and if that's the case, you don't need to be dating
at all. You need to be getting back together.
It's the best for you. When you date, you're showing the best side of yourself. So how you gonna show that to me if you ain't got it?
Hello.
I'm just saying, this is how we talk.
Would y'all be dating somebody in transition? Maggie, Cherie.
Right, Cherie. Maggie, yep, put that head on.
Wow, honey, I don't date like friends. Like, what you mean, friends?
Yeah, Cherie dates.
Okay, well, let me ask you this, Cherie. If he's persistently trying to keep taking you out, he wants more than a friendship, right? So would you keep doing that with somebody who's in transition?
No, first of all, I would stop that off jump, is what I'm saying. So, like I said, friends. Like, I don't.
You about to be the good friend.
Friends.
My heart is too precious for that transition stuff.
Right, we ain't going out no more.
Precious. Sorry, Maggie said no.
Even with me, like being okay with like doing like picnics in the park, and my,
I love that.
Dates, right? My dates don't have to be like extravagant, but at the end of the day, I know where your head is at. Like,
that's right, Cherie.
It's just like right. Now I'm in the transition and I'm trying to get myself together. So I'm not trying to date nobody. We friends. You want to hang out? Because we both free and we trying to like get this off our brain. Yeah, let's go hang out. And
like you bored, I'm bored.
Right. Okay.
Right.
Yeah. Nah. Friends.
Okay, so you wouldn't do it. Maggie, okay, do you think though, like you said, Tanya, unfortunately it's stereotypical, it just is what it is. There's certain things that women can do that men cannot. Right. Women can be in transition and men, it's a little different for men. How about that? Because some women they don't mind because they want to take care of you anyway.
Hold on. Okay.
They're going to take care of you anyway. That's nice, but that ain't me. I want to take care of you. I want to take care of you. Hear me, please. I want to take care of you. But I need you to be able to take care of me too. Mentally, emotionally. and not no money. I'm good on the money, but maybe I lose a check or something. I want to be okay to be like, okay, can I borrow $50 from you for right now? I'll give it back. I'm just saying. Can I be okay doing it?
Later on, honey, because let me throw this out there.
Oh, that ain't in the front. Nah, yeah.
Not in the front. No.
Not in the beginning, honey. If you start up the date saying, can I get some money? Oh, gotta go.
Like that anyway.
Gotta go. Sorry. So yes, okay. Everybody set their minds. They said, is everybody good on that? We conclude with we love Black men.
Okay.
And that's always gonna be. It's always gonna be. I don't care what y'all, whatever y'all do, we love y'all. But we open. How about that? We're open. So shoot your shot, okay, for somebody else to.
Shot clock. Make it
right.
for somebody make it for you.
Like the old people say, you can keep shooting your shot till you're married. When you're married, then but since you're not, shoot it away. So anybody else want to say anything before we close out about this?
No.
Nope. Everybody good? So next week, boom. Because somebody told me we're gonna do this. The men are gonna come on, and they're gonna talk about interracial. And you know me, I'm gonna ask them questions. So you got to, Sharino, ask the questions. So we're gonna have men on here talking about interracial dating and how they feel.
If you dated outside of your race or currently dating outside your race, we wouldn't mind having you on.
Yeah. What attracted you to your mate if you are with them? You know what I'm saying? Like, and just be honest. Maybe you might be like, I like you because she got a fat booty. Okay. Whatever you're gonna say.
We've had some conversations. I've had some conversations with some dudes that I was like, but why would you even say that about your own race, bruh? I'm gonna date outside is cool. So if that is you, please don't I don't feel no type of way coming up on here because I'm gonna talk to you just like I talked to him. I'm gonna come with you with love, and we're gonna hash this out. Maybe something that you just thought was true, and it might not be true.
Right. Or maybe you dated outside your race and said, dang, that's not what I want. And you went back. Or maybe you were there and you said, I want to try something new. Anyway. So we're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about all of that. We're gonna talk about that, and we're gonna talk about how y'all feel about dating and transition. Okay?
Right. Yeah.
Because I need to know what y'all got to say, especially these people who commented. I need to know what you got to say about transition. And yes, you're right, CT Hall. There is different transitions. Yes, it is. But you know what I mean when I say transition, meaning like you ain't got nothing.
Victoria. What if you watch one of the past episodes where we had Sabrina and Ricky and she said, you know what I mean? Nope, you have to articulate exactly what you mean.
Okay.
Exactly.
I mean, transition mean you ain't got nothing. That's what transition mean for me. I mean, you ain't got nothing. Nothing. Which it's okay. I've dated guys like that who had nothing, but they were the best guys in the world. Believe that. But where they at now? Echo.
But guess what? You ain't dating them now, and you ain't gonna date a man with nothing.
No, I'm sorry. And it's not to say I'm better than anybody. I'm just saying that's just not what I want. So, okay, guys, we love y'all. Thank you for watching. I'm sure I'm gonna get some calls and some comments about this one. Yeah. I don't think it was offensive, but people are always offended by anything. So, whatever. Just make sure you vote. Please, 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 please vote. We voted. Hallelujah. We voted because it's very important. And we said this on the past show. We ain't dating you if you don't vote, bruh. Just saying. You don't have to tell me vote your conviction, because my parents told me they never told when they were married, like when they first got married, they said we never told each other who we voted for. We just voted. I said that's cool. That's whatever you feel. We're not gonna hurt you if you vote, different, but just vote, please, please. You already know the world is a hot mess. So, guys, we love you. Don't forget to do what? Follow us on the Facebook page, The Wedding Game, Chapter 35. Make sure that you follow us on Twitter. It was Victoria, but Then don't forget to follow us on Instagram. Okay?
Right.
We love you. Comment, please. Make comments.
share,
like it, all of that.
Subscribe, YouTube. Let's do it.
Yeah, please subscribe. I'm like, what are they doing? You guys are watching it, but you're not subscribing. Hello, we need to subscribe. So
all of it.
Do that. We love you. Go back and watch the other shows so we can get some real conversation. All right, we love y'all, and we are gonna talk to y'all later. Have a great weekend.
Bye.
Bye.